Check it out. Okay, we on. Kanye, Shalom.
Shalom.
First, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, Yahweh, who the word only calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the word only calls Jesus. Want to give double honor to the apostles. A great millstone who has taught us this truth. Want to give peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth. Will teach us truth and risk their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord, the video is edifying. I can get something from this video. Quick video through the Spirit. You got the brothers from GMS Arizona coming to you with a sit down. I'm Tazar Ma.
I'm Kaya.
Khan, we from GMS Arizona. Again, coming to you with some prophecy, man, about the times we're getting ready to go into.
Mm-hmm.
The brother, we're gonna touch on basically what Esau coming with. Okay, I had made a statement a couple weeks ago that you saw how devilish Esau was to get his way. Imagine how devilish he gonna be to keep his way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, this devil will do anything and everything to, to make sure not only to get in power, but to make sure he stay in power. Right? We had talked about, briefly brought up the Renaissance period. Right? And, during the Renaissance period, it's nothing but lies. It's nothing but, they forwarded their way into power by using lies, man. One of the things that they committed was iconoclasm. Right? Now, iconoclasm, if you look that up, is basically what they were doing. They were blowing features off of statues. Certain statues represent who was in power at the time. So when you blow features off of statues and don't let people know, you kind of hide who was in power and try to put yourself up as if you've been in power. Right? Not only that, right? The Greeks, when you go to 1 Maccabees 3 and 48, it says they opened the book of the law and painted the likeness of their images. Which are Edomites, right? That did this. So they don't mind lying by getting their way, to get their way. They don't mind doing it. They don't give a fuck about it. Right? They have no morals. They have no principles. This is not an upright man. This is why the Lord don't even deal with them, man. They don't have they don't have a righteous bone in their body, man. They're not just. Right? And in order to be a true ruler and a true judge, you have to be fair. You have to be just. You have to be able to judge correctly. And Esau is not capable of judging correctly. And that's why if you niggas want to follow after Esau, you're going to get what the fuck you're going to get, man. And the things that we're going to bring up right now is coming to 2/3 of our people. Okay? You want to grab that, bro?
Too, and also, too, when you go into it, you have to have that understanding, too, with that iconoclasm in the Renaissance. Is Esau, what else Esau did, he kept the files. In the Vatican, it has the files of who we are. It has the files of the pictures and different things of Jake, going back into the time of the Moors, which are Israelites, even though they went into the Arabic faith, Islam, and whatnot. But once again, they rule. When you go back into Ireland, Dublin, and all those kind of places, and you look at those castles, you start to see whose face is on it. All the different hierarchy of Jake, basically, to say that was ruling in those castles, even going back into the time of the Vikings and all of that stuff. Elder Malcolm goes on that too, when it goes back into the Danes to the Scots. All that was Jake, and it's at the end of it.
It's like, if I'm not mistaken, Scott means black. If I'm not mistaken, I think Moore does too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So these are two things that mean that. When you look at Italy as a whole, right? You got northern Italy, then you got southern Italy, which is Sicily.
Yeah.
Right? And Sicily's kind of broken off from the boot or whatever. But it's a reason why Sicilians look different than regular Italians, man.
Yes, they do.
You know what I'm saying? And it's the reason why they act different than regular fucking Italians, man.
Which goes back, not to cut you off, brother, but that which goes back into speckled birds, because you have to have the understanding that Jake has sowed their seed amongst these women over there. So not everybody that looks so-called maybe white or they got that tannish color. A lot of them are Jake. Yeah. At the end of their speckled birds.
Yeah. Like that little kid, that little Jake that was outside the store. The Southern Kingdom Jake, older head, had kicked him out the store.
Oh, at Baltimore?
Yeah, he's calling him white.
He's like, I'm Sicilian.
I'm Sicilian. He took that shit as an insult. You fucking white in, bro.
Yeah.
He kept on saying, nigga, I'm Sicilian, ain't
Yeah.
It was a clear difference, man. Mm-hmm. You know, you could tell by his salt and his fucking
swag. They different.
Fucking little YN, his YN spirit, it certified. It says the spirit bear witness within our spirit that we are the children of the Most High, man.
Yeah, and because he likened himself unto Jake.
Yep.
So it's like if the video was black, you'd have thought that was you'd have thought it was a Jake. But she is a Jake. But if you ain't see his skin color, you be like, who's this little nigga? And then you pop it open like, oh shit. But he was saying, I'm Sicilian. Like, but that's like the spirit though, because it's like we been saying that. You know what I mean? So it's just like Jake is a saying of the sea. Jake is a speckled bird, man.
Also, too, going back to the what you were saying too, that like at the end of the day, if Esau can't have the ball, nobody can have it at the end of the day. But see, with that being said, brother, can you give me, was that Psalms 49 for there? Is that 49:11?
Yeah.
Can you get that for me, Baba Kashaw?
It's Psalms 49 and verse 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Right.
And see, their inward thought, and that's another reason why they're trying to push this new world order, which also goes into the RFID microchip, because see, this devil thinks that with his technology, the RFID microchip and whatnot, that he's going to be able to continue to rule, since he know he's losing the ball, which falls back. Can the brother give me Revelations? Is that 2 and 10?
Yeah, I got that.
Let me get that too, Baba Kashaw Salak, y'all. I don't mean to
you good.
take over.
This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days.
So that's letting you know too, when the time comes. See, matter of fact, that's a good scripture. I wanted Revelation 12 and 12. That's what I was thinking. Bob Kushad, let me get that too. But that was a beautiful scripture.
But even then, because even then, you know that's gonna happen in 10 days. Like 10 was the number of completion. So it's like however long the Lord had you in there, you just gotta wait for him to have mercy on you. So therefore, you get out the situation. You know, that's why scriptures say, make not haste in the time of trouble. And if you're faint-hearted, you won't be defended. When you go to Sirach, the 2nd chapter, it goes into that. You know?
Well, if I can grab a scripture real quick for y'all.
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 4. It says, if the spirit of the ruler rise up against thee, leave not thy place, for yielding pacifieth great offenses. Because, you know, it's not so much as us yielding towards the judge, but the highest judge, which is the Most High. All right? Like what did even Nebuchadnezzar say to Daniel? He said, I know that God is able to deliver thee. Right? Meshach
Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego.
Slaki, the three holy children, man. All right?
Which wasn't their real name, by the way. You know,
Babylonian name.
Right.
Yeah, it was Mishael, Slaki. I'm forgetting.
Azariah, and I forget the other one.
Yeah, Azariah. Those three brothers, man. All right? We are not careful to answer thee in this matter, man. So if the Lord puts you in a situation, nobody can get you out of it but the Lord. Right? If the Lord takes you out of a situation, no man can put you back in this situation but the Lord. Right. So at the end of the day, we're yielding towards the Lord. The Most High has it that way. We understand what we might have to pay for certain things, all right? And be tried, really. Because the scriptures told us ahead of time, man, that these things would come so we would not be offended.
Which goes right back, being tried, is Zechariah 13:9. You know, gold shall be tried in the furnace.
I got that too.
Because I want to get that too. But do you mind getting that Revelation 12 verse 12 first before we hit that out?
Yeah, I got it. This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Also too, and that lets you know that Esau's about to come down with great wrath. Can you look up that word devil in the blue letter, please, Baba Kushan? So you'll have the understanding when it speaks of the devil, it's not speaking of no spirit creature. It's going to tell you exactly who he is. Because when you go to the book of Job 9:24, for the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. At that wicked, who is that wicked? This is that devil Esau Edom. But when the brother gets the definition of devil in Revelation 12 verse 12.
Hey, hold that son of perdition be revealed.
Okay, I'm gonna get this one, and then I'm gonna get it in the letter. This is my suit. But it says specifically Satan, false accuser, devil, slanderer, Satan, the arch enemy of good, adversary, Satan withstand. But I'm gonna get it in the letter.
Find it.
Diablos. All right. Prone to slander, slanderous, accusing falsely, calumniators. I can't say that word. Calumniator, false accuser, slanderer. Applied to a man.
Applied to a man. Get there. There it is.
Applied to a man who, by opposing the cause of the Most High, may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him.
There you go. Now you know who the devil is, because a spirit creature cannot throw you into prison, into jail. This devil is talking about Esau, Edom. He's about to come down upon the elect. Now, is he coming down on every last elect? No, because we have to have the understanding too that it's going to be a few that will be beheaded for the witness. Going right back to Revelation 2 and 10, but Revelation 12 verse 12 is letting you know what is really about to happen, because this devil knows he has a short time. And he knows that his rulership is coming to an end. So with that being said, he's going to throw everything at you. And see, at the end of the day, he has no respect. Matter of fact, Ezekiel 35:5, he has a perpetual hatred for Jake, you so-called black, so-called Hispanics, so-called natives and Haitians and whatever. You know, at the end of the day, you Israelites, he hates y'all. But at the end of the day, as brother saying, you 2/3 are really going to get it. At the end of the day, you have to have the understanding. This devil's about to come down with great wrath, because this devil is losing his ball. And he's not going to be able to get it back. So the only choice he got is to fight for it. So at the end of the day, he's going to cause all kind of wrath and all hell to come loose. And he's going to bring it down upon you Jakes, which also goes back into Jeremiah 30 and 7.
Let's go to Second Thessalonians.
This is Second
Can you get
Thessalonians.
a prediction in a blue letter, bro? Sure.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2, and I think it's verse, is it 3? Yeah, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come...
What day? The day, the end. Right, go ahead.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 from the top. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first.
Yeah, we fell away. We discontinued from our heritage, as the scripture said that we were going to do. That's why I camped, right? We had this Amalekite come up, and he was like, "Oh, my parents, you know, they been though they were Jews, this and that, woo woo, blase blase, right?" And the brother was like, "Well, in the scriptures it says that Jake would discontinue from his heritage. So how is that? That proves you not the people." See, in the time, the Lord said, "Well, at the end times, we'll wake up, we'll come to the remembrance of who we are, right?" And I'm gonna say this, right? It's only a certain amount of Jake, which is the elect and the 1/3, that's going to come back to it. Jake, you know, Israel alone is the elect people, but there's an elect within the elect, right? You know, the Lord not dealing with every Israelite, man.
Well, scripture says a small sanctuary.
Well, you got small sanctuaries set up throughout the earth. That's which we in camps. You dig what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's what it is. As a matter of fact, finish that Bible Kashad and go to Baruch 4 and 30, the last verse.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 from the top. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Right.
You got that word for perdition now?
Oh, yes, sir.
Get that Baruch 4.
Baruch 4.
Yep, then get Jeremiah 50 and 4 to complement that Baruch 4.
Strong's G 684. Is it 684 or 683? 683.
Strong's G 684. Apollo.
You want to Baruch 4 and what?
The last verse.
37.
It says, destroying, utter destruction of vessels, a perishing ruin, destruction.
Right, and hey, who did all that come from? Right, who did all the wicked? The earth is giving it to the hands of the wicked. Isn't the earth destroyed? It's not fully. The thermonuclear missiles is going to do the destruction of the rulership of America, or the rulership of Esau, right? But who destroyed the world through influence? Who destroyed the world through pseudoscience? Right? Who destroyed the world with lies? Man, you got people that go to their so-called churches every weekend, right, to believe in a lie. And here the truth is out with proof, right? And yet people don't speak unto a smooth things, right? You would rather believe a so-called beautiful lie that the white man told you instead of the truth that the true biblical Israelites is telling you on the highways and byways.
Well, you know, going into that too, remember the 2/3 said what? Teach us lies, teach us deceit, teach us smooth things. They never wanted the truth. Because when you give them the truth, what does the truth make you realize? That you got to look at yourself. Now you become accountable. That's what the truth do. The truth will make you accountable for what your actions are. So Jake these 2/3 out here wanted, we want smooth things. We hear what y'all saying. We may dance a little bit, but we're not gonna follow you all the way because we like these smooth things because we can do whatever we want.
I say you hit it right on the money. And accountability, people look at accountability the wrong way. Right? Accountability, they look at it like the blame game. Accountability is making you live at a certain standard. Right? That's what accountability makes you do. When you get below that standard, accountability is what's going to bring you back at that standard. And when you're in this truth, you have to live at a specific standard, man. Okay? Which the standard is that different than the old man. That's why when you go to Colossians, the 3rd chapter, it says, put on the new man with it, or put off the old man in his deeds. But when you go to the scripture, it says, put on as the elect. It gives you traits to put on. Traits you need to be adding to the new man, man. Right? And it's an everyday process. It's not a process where it's like one-time thing. And Jake love that. Jake like that microwavable fix. No, a real fix don't come in a microwave. A real dinner, nutritious dinner, is not warmed up in the microwave. It's cooked. It take time, right? Same thing in this truth. To put on that new man, it take time, right? It's a process, man. Okay, you don't just overnight and be when we're changed into those immortal beings, then that's when the real, that's when we're going to be in the second covenant. You know what I'm saying? Where we're made perfect and the laws are written in us. But right now, it's a fight between your spirit and your flesh.
Yeah.
It's what it is. Let's get that Baruch 4.
This is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 37. Lo, thy sons come whom thou sentest away. They come gather together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One.
Yeah, so you got Jake across the four corners of the earth. You got Jake everywhere. That's in its truth, because we're spread out. Right?
Yeah.
You got Jake in Europe. You got Jake in Americas. You got Jake, on the islands. You know what I'm saying? So, we're coming together with this word. That's why Scripture said, if this be of a man, it should come to naught. Right? The world has never seen anything like this, man. Right? Go ahead.
This is Baruch 4:37 from the top. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gather together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of God.
Go to Baruch 2 and 30.
This is Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people.
Right.
But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves.
Hey, Jake is captive wherever he at. Now, we understand the mainland is America, but Jake is indeed captive wherever he at, man. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. That's why you got Jake waking up everywhere, man. Especially in America, because this is where the main showdown going to happen.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
And shall, let's see, this is Baruch 2 and 31. And shall know that I am the Lord their God, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear.
Yeah, so the Lord is the reason why we understand this truth. Right? It said what? We're called. Lord willing, we're chosen, but the Lord is the one that chooses. You know what I'm saying? You can't choose the Lord. You try to choose the Lord, you end up in church. Go ahead.
This is Baruch chapter 2 and 32.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. And a lot of people that try to choose the Lord, you want to worship him how you want to worship him.
Yep.
And not how he wants you to worship him. You want to put you know what? He knows my heart. You want excuses to aid the old man or the old woman instead of changing.
Isn't there a scripture says, I have chosen you out of the world? Roughly paraphrasing. So let they know that Yahweh Shai does the choosing. You can't choose him, like the brother said. You can't choose him, because at the end of the day, he's the one doing all the choosing and moving, as they say, moving the chips.
All right.
This is Baruch chapter 2 and 32. You want to get there too?
Yeah, come.
And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name.
Which we know the name. The Father's name is Yahweh. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of
What causes us to do that? This word, this truth, right? From the apostles of GMS on down, the elders of GMS on down. When we heard this message, right? When we heard this message, it forced us to change. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Can you get a wisdom? It's like in Sirach 4. Go down to where it says, that she will walk with thee by quick ways. Yeah, okay.
This is Baruch 2 and 33. And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised.
What land was that? Israel. Which means what? We're not in the land right now. Right, go ahead. As a whole. You got some Jake scattered through there. You know what I'm saying? You got Jake that look like Amalek. That's scattered through there. It takes a level of wisdom to understand that. You can tell Tazari like that, he gonna look at you.
Yeah, like you crazy.
What? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Where's the scattering, man?
Right.
The dispersed.
Because if you look at, I'm a Judite, right? If you look at my son looks straight like Issachar.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Huh? Say
I
it again.
said, it's correct. You would.
Yeah, yeah, you know. He looks straight like Issachar, man, because his mama Issachar, you know? Go ahead.
This is Baruch chapter 2 and verse 34. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And they shall be lords of it. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their God, and they shall be my people.
Right. That's going to happen. This is to come. Right. This is prophecy.
Kind of going right back to Hebrews 8, verse 8 through 12. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have
run
given
that back,
them.
bro. Run that back.
What's like you?
No more what?
And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their God, and they shall be my people.
Right.
And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have.
Which proves what? Again, we are not in the land as a whole. We are in captivity wherever we're at.
The scriptures say what? For we are not in our rest.
Right. Micah 2 and 10.
Come on.
This is not your rest. You know, go ahead.
I have given them. That's it.
Come on, bro. You got that.
Yes, sir. This is.
And then whatever else you got, bro.
Can I start at verse 16, or you want to get straight to the point?
Start at 16, bro. Whatever else you got, bro.
This is Sirach chapter 4, verse 16. If a man can commit himself unto her, which is wisdom, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. But the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him.
Hey, because what's the first step to coming to the Lord? It's fearing him.
Fearing him. Why Christianity talks about love, love, love. He said fear.
Hey, I would rather for my woman to fear me than love me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you got couples that might have children together, couple children together, whatever, that got love for each other but not together. Here it is, this and that, which is adulterous. This woman got a whole nother man but got children with you, but still got love for you. That's bugged out. You know what I'm saying? No. Like you can't, and even in this truth, you can't worship the Lord and worship something else.
Nope. Lord and Mammon?
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? You can't worship the Lord and say I'm Muslim. What? It don't go together, man. Hey, right. Light and darkness cannot exist at the same time.
That's darkness.
That is darkness. Pitch black.
Darkness, everybody.
Yeah, ain't no light at the end of that tunnel, man.
Light is darkness. How great is that darkness?
Right. Right.
Now, when you think about it, going back into that fear, somebody might flip out and say, well, wait a minute. What do you mean fear? Well, if you think about it, if your woman feared you, she truly loved you, because she's not going to do nothing against you.
Yeah, because
she's going to think about it like, wait a minute, no.
And we ain't talking about fear. We ain't talking about fear like you whooping her ass.
No, not that.
We talking about fear as that, oh, you'll leave her ass.
Yeah, leave.
You know what I'm saying? That shame, like, oh, damn, I lost something good. Because that when a woman live with that shame, because listen, man, these women, not to make the video about women, they bugged out. But you can't lie to your subconscious. But you know, you know when you lost something good or not. You know, them hoes go through a spiral. I've seen it, man. They spiral down. They be with you. Then when you right there as a bill of divorce, they spiral right down.
It gets worse.
It get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. It's like a man
It's
like a man falling out the truth. He get more demons on him.
Yeah.
That's why this thing is scary, man. You know what I mean? And when you might ask, why is it scary? Why? Because you don't. If you asking that, you don't understand the Lord, man. Give me a Baba Kashaf, bro. Hold that.
Don't need you.
Right. Can you give me a Hebrews 10 and 31?
Come.
Just real fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Christians don't, you know, oh, you can be whatever color and this and that.
You got it out?
You got it already?
Yep.
Oh, go ahead.
This is Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hand of the living God.
Yeah. Look, so to fall into the hands of the living power, right? So this is a power that flooded the earth and saved 8 souls. This is a power that destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yep.
This is a power that bring up kings or bring down kings. This
Time of Moses. Yep.
This is a power that put
Egypt.
that's going to destroy America by thermonuclear missiles. Right? This is a power that will handle you, man. Okay?
Didn't they call him
Al-Shadia?
Demon-like power or something like that?
He didn't scare. Hey, look what happened to Heliodorus, man. Read about that. Heliodorus got the brakes beat off his motherfucking ass, man. You know what I'm saying? And a whole lot more of that coming to you, heathen, man. You know what I'm saying? Got the brakes beat up. I'm talking about the brakes beat off him.
A whole ass whooping.
What'd he say? He said, man, if you got an enemy, send him over.
Send him that way. Send him over there. Something out there waiting on him.
Yeah, read that in the book of Maccabees, man. It's Stephen ass. He got sent to steal out the temple. Got his ass beat out. Didn't the horse kick him too, if I'm not mistaken? Get your ass back. Beat the shirt off your ass.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
He survived it, bro. The Lord wanted him to feel that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
They had to pray for him. To pray to. Didn't they have to bring him back or make it something? If I'm not mistaken. We gotta get into the story, but you know, some had.
I think
to get
what was it? Jonathan did something for him.
To restore him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go back home and tell that message.
Yeah, go tell the tale.
Yeah, got your ass whooped, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead with that, man.
Was it the Hebrews?
Yeah, no. You can drop the Hebrews. Get that that Wisdom of Solomon 4. Somewhere on there.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And we ain't talking like we just know we the men. Nah,
No.
we hope. You know what I'm saying? We
Hoping
hope.
like heaven.
We hope, man. You know what I mean? Like even in that Hebrews 10, right? It says, "Cast not away your confidence, which have a great recompense or reward." You know what I'm saying? Scripture says that you might receive the promise. You know what I mean? So we hope to be those men. We ain't over here, you know, talking like we know. Nah, we don't know. We hope though.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Go ahead, bro. You got it.
You want 4:17? For they shall see the end of the wise, or did you want the?
No, go back up. Towards she will walk with him by crooked ways. She's able to trust thy soul.
Oh, Sirach. Salaki.
I said Wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah.
Salakia, bro. I'm tripping. Salakia.
Flesh is funny.
Ain't it?
Yeah, this is Sirach 4:17. It says, "For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways,
Yeah.
bring fear and dread upon him,
Yeah.
and torment him with her discipline,
Yeah.
until she may trust his
Hey,
soul."
you know why fear is important, bro? Is because scripture say knowledge puffeth up, right? And things are shown to us that are not shown unto men. So when you don't have fear and you walking around with that abundance of knowledge, you could be the most prideful thing walking. You know what I'm saying? The Lord doesn't deal with that, man. You know what I mean? So when you understand that the Lord requires you to be humble, right? And you receive knowledge and understanding, then you get it. You like, okay, well, you know, I'm not finna be proud about it because just like it was given to you, it can be taken away from you, man. You know what I mean? And we understand that, you know? Get some more on that?
Yeah, it says,
And Lord willing, the Lord allow us to keep it, you know, until we get delivered up out of here, man. Lord willing, we be those men. Go ahead.
"For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways,
Yeah.
bring fear and dread upon him, torment him with her discipline, until she may trust
Yeah,
his soul."
torment him with her discipline, man. Discipline, man. And part of that discipline is accountability. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
"Until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws.
Yeah.
Then will she return the straight way unto him,
Mm-hmm.
and comfort him."
Yeah, we start living after the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities. We start looking at what the Lord loves. While we start looking at, you know, brothers as examples. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that brother, well, maybe I should do it like this. Maybe, you know, younger brothers looking at brothers that have been in 15 years, 20 years, even the elders, 40 years. You know what I'm saying? You're like, okay, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. You know, each one teach one, so to speak. You know what I mean? Go ahead. That's why scripture say, if you find a man of wisdom,
Get thee behind him.
yeah, say it again.
Get thee behind him,
Yeah, come. Wear out his doorsteps. You know? Go ahead.
with his staff.
Yeah, but that brother face.
It says, "Then will she return straightway unto him, and comfort him, and show him her secrets."
Mm-hmm. Their secrets, breakdowns. Yeah, you know what's coming, brother. We know what's coming. We could go in the scriptures and break down missiles.
Yep.
We go in the scriptures and talk about World War I, World War II, the three woes. We could, go in the scriptures and identify who the true biblical Israelites are. We go in the scriptures and tell you who the heathen is.
Go to that, what is that, in Daniel, the King Nebuchadnezzar, the statue and the time limit.
Right, break down statues, break down the dragon, break down the whore that set up on the beast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. There's some more on that?
Yeah, come.
You got something else, Kaya?
Yeah, this is
Kaya, you got something else?
Wisdom of Solomon 4.
No,
Or are you going to save it for your video?
19. "But if he go wrong, she will forsake him
Oh, no,
and
'cause
give
it
him
went somewhere
over
else
to
where I
his
see that.
own ruin.
We went somewhere else.
So I get Russ like we was talking. Go ahead, bro.
This is verse 19. But if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin.
Right, give you over to your own ruin. Right, what we said earlier. Right, you fall out. That's you being given back to your own ruin.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's you being forsaken. You know, go ahead.
And what does Scripture say about that? When you fall out, those that knew this shall be beaten with many stripes.
Yeah.
So now, it would have been best. It would have been best for you not even to know this truth.
Yeah, it's better that you didn't know.
Yeah, it'd been better that you didn't know. But now that you know, and he's talking about the men that was here but fell out. So their condemnation is going to be a whole lot worse than a 2/3.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for walking away. What's that scripture? They left because they wasn't part of us.
They were not of us.
Yeah, let me get that. Cause see, that's another thing, and that's what wanted something else. But I want to get that scripture too, because see, that shows too that a lot of men have left Yahweh Shem Shai, and truthfully, Yahweh Shai only wanted them so long, and was like, all right, I'm done with you. And that's the scary thing about this thing, because one minute you can be here, the next minute you can be gone, and then have the understanding this is the will of Yahweh Shem Shai at the end of the day. But see, at the same time, Yahweh Shai is also watching what you doing. The same scripture that goes back to, he says, I come quicker. What is it? I come quickly, and he can blow out your candlestick. Mm-hmm. You know, going back into those that have lost this truth. Mm-hmm. And there's always a reason. See, and that's the thing about it. Yahweh Shai just don't take it. It's always a reason shown why it was taken.
Or a stumbling block.
A stumbling block. Somebody doing too much. Somebody doing things they ought not to be doing. Brothers not being brotherly in amongst many ways that might be hid to the naked eye, but it ain't here to Yahweh Shai. And he will uproot and move you. Wisdom will be gone.
Real quick, can I get this scripture for you?
Go ahead.
This is Sirach 3:22.
You want to vent about what's going on, or are you looking
Sirach
for ways to...
3:21, it says, seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, neither search for things that are above thy strength. But what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence. For it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret. You know, so the main reason why I brought that scripture out is because it says, think upon it with reverence, man. You have to really honor what is given unto you, man. And not leap forward beyond what the Lord has given unto you and eating too much honey or eating too less, man. But being steadfast in this understanding that we have, continuing to grow, and continuing to grow means you're becoming more humble, man. It's like how our forefather Jacob said, "I'm not worthy even of the least of thy mercy." So it's always something getting revealed, and it's just like, damn, I ain't worthy. We are not worthy. Just like those angels that throw down their crowns before you, how about Shemi Shai, and they say call light. It's basically them saying we're not worthy, man. You know? So with you not being worthy, you got to make sure that you're following the rules according to how the Lord wants it, exactly how he wants it, not your own way.
Okay.
That 1 John, you call for 1 John chapter 2 verse 19. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us.
Exactly. Go ahead.
But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us.
There you go. So at the end of the day, you start to see what happens. The reason why a lot of them are gone. They was around for a while. They walked with us for a while, but eventually a stumbling block came or something happened, and next thing you know, they was out. Which goes right back to that scripture. They shall be beaten with many stripes. And that is a scary thing to fall on, you know, at the end of the day. But like I said, it's always a reason for it. Yahweh Shema is not just, kicking out just to kick them out. It's more of what is that person doing? What are they doing behind the scenes? Like I said, it's easy to hide from the eye of a regular man, but you can't hide from Yahweh Shema Shai. He knows what you think. He knows what you're talking about. He knows what you say. And he knows what you're doing at all given times. At the end of the day, and if you ain't doing what you're supposed to, he say he come quickly, and he'll blow out your candlestick. At the end of the day, which goes into what? I'm gonna take out the truth, and I'm gonna kill you. At the end of the day, make you understand, you know, how Yahweh Shai work. He ain't playing no games. Okay. You know.
Brothers got anything else? You got anything else, bro? No. Hey, so with that, man, Lord, videos edifying. Lord, I can got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakodash. Hey, on to the next. Shalom.
Shalom.